There are moments in history so dark, so shocking, they changed the world forever. You've probably heard the stories, but not like this. 1. Pripyat, Ukraine. Imagine a city built for the brightest scientists and engineers of the Soviet Union, now abandoned in eerie silence. Pripyat was once a thriving town near the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, home to nearly 50,000 people. But on April 26, 1986, reactor number 4 exploded, releasing radioactive material into the air. Within 36 hours, the entire city was evacuated. Today, nature has taken over the concrete skeletons, creating a haunting mix of urban decay and overgrown wilderness. Dolls still lie in empty schools, and Ferris wheels rust in ghostly silence. The radiation levels are still high, and even though some tours are permitted, much of Pripyat remains frozen in time, trapped in the moment disaster struck. 2. Hiroshima Island, Japan. Nicknamed Battleship Island for its shape, Hiroshima was once the most densely populated place on Earth. Located off the coast of Nagasaki, the island was a thriving coal mining facility in the early 20th century. Thousands of workers lived in concrete high-rises, surrounded by seawalls. But as petroleum replaced coal in the 1970s, the mines shut down, and residents left overnight. Now, Hiroshima is a haunting reminder of industrial ambition. The buildings are crumbling, and the narrow walkways echo with silence. Time seems to have stopped, leaving behind nothing but ghost stories and collapsing walls. 3. The Château de Brissac, France. This French castle has witnessed a terrifying murder, one that still echoes in its walls. The Château de Brissac is one of the most beautiful castles in France, but it's also one of the most haunted. The story goes that in the 15th century, the Duke of Brissac discovered his wife in the act of infidelity and, in a fit of rage, murdered her. Now, visitors report seeing her ghost, with a greenish glow and haunting screams, wandering the halls of the castle. The tragic history of betrayal and murder has left a chilling energy in the air. Some say the spirits of the Duke and his wife still remain locked in an eternal struggle. 4. The Island of the Dolls, Mexico. It's a place where dolls outnumber people, and some believe they're possessed. Located in the Xochimilco canals near Mexico City, the Island of the Dolls was created by Julian Santana Barrera, who began hanging dolls on trees to ward off the spirit of a young girl who drowned nearby. Years later, many believe the dolls became haunted. The island is now known as one of the creepiest places in the world, with lifelike dolls hanging from the trees, many with missing eyes or limbs. Some claim they hear whispers at night, or that the dolls move on their own. 5. Centralia, Pennsylvania, USA. This once bustling town is now a ghost town, consumed by a fire that never went out. Centralia was once home to over 1,000 people, but in 1962, a coal mine fire started beneath the town and has been burning ever since. The fire has caused the ground to collapse, creating dangerous sinkholes. The smoke rising from the ground and the toxic gases make the area uninhabitable. Today, only a few residents remain, refusing to leave. But the majority of the town has been abandoned, leaving behind a haunting scene of derelict buildings and streets that disappear into a smoke-filled abyss. 6. The Sedlec Ossuary. Czech Republic. The Sedlec Ossuary is both beautiful and terrifying, home to the remains of over 40,000 people. Also known as the Bone Church, the Sedlec Ossuary is located beneath the Church of All Saints in the Czech Republic. It contains the skeletal remains of thousands of people, arranged in intricate patterns and designs. The bones were collected from mass graves after the Black Death and the Hussite Wars in the 14th and 15th centuries. The most famous feature is the chandelier made entirely of bones, a testament to the macabre creativity that resulted from human remains. 7. Aokigahara Forest. Japan. Known as the Suicide Forest, Aokigahara has a dark history that has earned it a chilling reputation. Located at the base of Mount Fuji, Aokigahara has long been associated with death and despair. For centuries, the forest has been a popular spot for those who wish to end their lives, and it's believed that the forest is haunted by spirits of the deceased. The thick trees block out the sun, creating a suffocating, eerie atmosphere. Despite efforts to discourage suicides, the forest remains a place of sorrow, and the sounds of whispers and footsteps are often heard by those who venture too deep into its heart. 8. Belitz Heilstatten. Germany. This abandoned hospital in Germany is not only creepy but also has a terrifying past. The Belitz Heilstatten Hospital Complex, located just outside Berlin, was originally built in the 19th century as a sanatorium for tuberculosis patients. However, during World War I, it became a military hospital where soldiers, including Adolf Hitler, were treated for injuries. Now, the sprawling complex of decaying buildings is a popular destination for urban explorers. With shattered windows, rusted equipment, and peeling walls, it offers a chilling glimpse into a hospital frozen in time. Its dark history makes it one of the most haunted places in Germany. 9. Krakow, Italy. A once thriving medieval town now stands abandoned, a silent monument to disaster. Krakow, located in southern Italy, was founded in the 8th century and flourished until the mid-20th century. However, due to earthquakes, landslides, and a lack of infrastructure, the town was eventually abandoned in the 1960s. Today, Krakow stands as a ghost town, with crumbling stone houses and deserted streets. It has become a popular filming location, used in movies like The Passion of the Christ. But the haunting atmosphere of the abandoned town continues to draw people curious about its tragic past. 10. Varosha, Cyprus. This ghost town was once a glamorous tourist destination. Now it's frozen in time. Varosha was a thriving resort area in Cyprus during the 1970s, attracting celebrities and tourists from around the world. However, during the Turkish invasion of Cyprus in 1974, the area was abandoned and sealed off by the Turkish military. Today, Varosha stands as a frozen relic of its former self, with buildings that have decayed over the years. Visitors can only look from a distance, as the area remains under military control. The once vibrant city is now a haunting reminder of the past, trapped in time.